Hey guys, welcome to Mitch's Music. Today I'm going to show you guys this new guitar that I got from Aeroband. And so I was contacted by these guys a little while ago, and they just said, hey, we have this guitar. Would you check it out and just let me know what you think about it? Make a couple of videos with it. And so I said, sure. And so they sent it to me for free. Not getting paid by these guys. So let's take a look at it. So this is the box that it comes in, and that's kind of what the guitar looks like. So I'm gonna try to open this up and show it to you guys. All right, so want it to be to where you guys can see it. So this is how it comes. All right, so you got the guitar here. Wrap the strings. All right. I'm gonna put that to the side. All right, and then we got this. So I'll pull everything out as we're going. Just kind of set everything up here. And then finally the neck. All right. Move the box to the side. So it's packaged really nicely. All right, so I have looked up online a little bit about this guitar. So the neck just clips in like this. All right, you can hear it click in. All right, so there's the guitar all together. All right, and then I'll turn it on in a second, but first I wanted to see what was in this box right here. All right, so got a charging cord. Got a screwdriver, and then finally a manual, and then let's see, so the last thing is this QR code for they have an app that goes with it, and we'll check that out a little later. But today, I just wanted to open this up. Oh, and they also gave us some picks. So these are actually the picks I will use today. All right, so let's turn this thing on. So to turn it on, let's see, there's the power button. So I'm just going to hold this power button right here. All right, so the guitar has strings down here, and then up here looks like it just has these silicone strings. So like you can't tell, and in any of the videos that I had looked up, I couldn't really tell what was going on up here. But so these are just they're just raised silicone strings up against a normal fretboard, and so you're when you're pressing down right here, like you're just barely touching them. So like it's great for people with arthritis. That's kind of what they're going after, like people that are having a harder time pressing down the strings. And so let me play a little bit just so you guys can hear what it sounds like. And so this is just straight out of the box. and I've got it turned up all the way up. It's got a speaker right here, and that's just the sound that it comes up with out of the box. And so it's got a headphone jack right here, a little place for you to plug in a microphone right here. We'll mess with all of this a little bit later. So one of the things that I wasn't sure about when I saw this initially is how these were going to feel down here, and they actually feel pretty good. And so I don't know if you guys could hear it in that thing when I was just playing, but there is a little bit, you can hear like a little bit where my hand was interfering with something over here, and so it was kind of a little bit like it had a little bit of an interference sound or whatever. But these strings actually feel pretty good. The frets down here are pretty intuitive as far as like it's not too big of a difference as far as like what you're used to on a guitar. Like my fingers seem to be naturally going to where they are. The feel feels pretty nice. Let's see what Hammeron sound like. Pretty good. Let's see what a slide sounds like. And then slide back. Oh, let's do a Hammeron from here. Pretty good for the most part. And then let's see if a open pull off, how that works. Doesn't really work. So it doesn't really work for an open pull off unless I just don't know how to do it yet. All right, so that's kind of just playing around with it. Yeah, so like you can, some of the open strings, what you're hearing there is when I'm going from one string to the other, some of the string carries over. And so I don't know if that's something that I'm doing right here. So down here, I think it has a thing that is supposed to make it feel like you're muting the strings a little bit. So let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, so yeah, it has a little bit of an interference. So there may be some of the that screwdriver that I pulled out, you can adjust some things down here. So that may even just be an adjustment that I need to do down here. I'm not sure. So I'll check that out. But so far I like the way it sounds. Other than those little issues right there, that's pretty cool. Now also it has up here, you can change the capo, so like this would actually make it lower, and right here is showing me what I'm doing, and so it's showing the lower and lower. And so if I capo up right here, all right, so now I'm back to normal. All right, and then if I keep going up, it's going to show me that I have a capo on the first fret. So I can move up even higher. So now I'm on the second fret. So that's kind of what that looks like. I'll go back again. All right. So let's look at a couple of other things. So some different instruments. So this is an acoustic guitar. On the app, I think it will show you what you're actually playing, but I'm just going to kind of run through the sounds real quick. That's one of the electric guitars right there. Pretty good. I mean, and one of the things I want to do a little later is it's got a plug-in right here, so I'll plug it into my normal setup a little bit later, but I wanted to just hear the guitar first. All right, let's see what's next. This is another electric guitar, I believe. All right. I think this is a nylon, like a classical guitar. Moving on up. Piano. Are you going to do like a... Let's move on up. I think the next might be, oh, bass. All right, let's move on up. Banjo. All right, banjo. Moving on up. I need to look back at the app. I had looked through some of these instruments on the app, not sure what this one is. But like I said, the sounds are pretty good. And then you go back to the electric. The only thing I would say so far is that and I kind of expected this with a MIDI guitar, the slides aren't completely natural sounding. Occasionally my hand is running into a couple of issues over here. But as far as the playability, it feels good for the most part. I think that it would just be a little bit of getting used to playing it. This also has I think if I press this button, it has like a drum machine built into it, so you can mess around with it. So there's the drum machine, and it's got a couple of different beats. Now, one of the things that I want to look into with this, there's a lot of stuff to dive into. So a couple of videos I have coming up. I'll go ahead and turn it off so it doesn't make any random noises. And it has these cool sounds when it goes on and off. But a couple of the things I want to do in the future with this thing. First of all, just my thoughts on it today. I think I like it. It's fun to play. I like the different sounds. I like the fact that the capo comes up. It's definitely really easy to play. And so if you do have issues with arthritis or just pressing down any string, I think it's great for that. Of course, it's MIDI. It's not going to sound exactly like a guitar. But I've already, I think there's already a firmware update today. So, like, as the firmware updates, I'm sure this will get even better. That screwdriver, by the way, I think that you can adjust these strings right here. So, like right here, I think that is adjustable. So even some of those issues that I was having right there could just be adjusted out. So I'll let you guys know as I do that. But I think it's fun. I am definitely going to have fun taking it to the mountains, like breaking this thing down, because all you got to do is just pull the neck back out, and it breaks down into this. And even the box that it came in is a pretty good case, so I may even just use that box. But it came with a USB-C cable to charge it, also to hook to the computer, so I'll mess around with some of the MIDI stuff. A couple of things that I'm going to do in the next videos, it has an app that comes with it, so I want to go through the app, check out some of the things in there. It has some learning applications in the app. I want to check that stuff out. The other thing, I want to hook it up to the computer, see what it sounds like as a MIDI controller. Also, one of the things I could see myself using it as, and I want to see how great it does, is when I'm creating these videos for YouTube, I'm writing the music out by hand in notation software, and since this is a MIDI guitar, it may make some of that process easier, and so that's another video I want to do. So we're going to check out the software. We're going to check out, I'm going to record some songs with just this. And so we're going to check out all of that stuff in the future videos. So stay tuned. Let me know what you think about this in the comments so far. Like I said, so far, I think it's a fun guitar. So if you want to check it out more, check the description below and I'll have a link for you. See you guys in the next video and have a great day.